Public institutions, particularly the Ministry of Information, continue to face significant operational challenges, with SSBC being a prime example. Inadequate funding resulted in frequent disruptions, hindering smooth operations. During the parliamentary session, Minister Michael Makuhelwath presented the ministry's fiscal budget for 2024-2025, outlining the key priorities and addressing concerns raised by the committee. The committee urges the minister to prioritize SSBC, ensuring it can disseminate messages of peace and development to promote social and economic progress.
We are very glad that our discussions were very frank with the staff of the ministry, and we look forward and call upon the economic cluster, especially the chairman for economy and planning, in that there is need really to get something out of the budget to support the SSBC and some of the parastatal bodies in the Ministry of ICT.
Presented to the committee our observations on the budget and some of the shortcomings. And the meeting was cordial, it was very good and appreciative. And we forwarded our concerns to the committee, and it will be for the committee to take them up with the other institutions of concern. And we are optimistic that we'll be in a position to continue in this ministry to render services to the people of South Sudan in a full and satisfactory manner.
In related news, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Mande Kumba, presented his ministry's budget to the Foreign Affairs Committee, highlighting the lack of funds to cover foreign missions arrears. Committee Chairperson Badbing Sabino reassured the Ministry of Parliament's continued support to strengthen South Sudan's diplomatic efforts.
We found that the budget that was allocated for the ministry this year will not even be enough to pay the salary of entire staff of headquarters and the mission outside. One thing also that we have found out in this fiscal year budget, it was a plan of the ministry at least to downsize the emphasis and mission outside, and this cannot take place if the arrears on all obligations that the ministry has been demanding from the Minister of Finance for almost 5 years are not being actually availed to the ministry.
And we focus on our presentation, on our observation on the budget, issues related to the payment or urgent payments of the arrears and urgent payments of the outstanding salaries, issues related to the running costs to our embassies, issues related to deployment of our diplomats and ambassadors, and also we discussed issues related to the capital expenditure and issues related to our plans in the ministry, which is very long, and one of the most important these plans is the idea of downsizing the number of our staff within the embassies.
Meanwhile, Anti-Corruption Commission Chairperson Ngor Kulangor expresses concerns about the limited budget allocated to the Commission, which is preventing the resolution of a backlog of court cases, appealing for additional funds to addressing these challenges. Public Accounts Chairperson Justin Marona expresses the committee's commitment to addressing the Anti-Corruption Commission's budgetary constraints.
And as a Committee on Public Accounts, we are looking at it that strengthening Anti-Corruption Commission and other accountability institutions in the country, especially in this budget 2024-2025, it will open a way for the Ministry of Finance and the other government institutions to engage with our development partners.
First is the law, but now the law is assented by the President, the law is in place, but the second problem is the funding. We don't have funding, and if We are well funded. We know how to fight corruption. Fighting corruption without money cannot be. At the same time, without political backup, we will not do anything.
Reporting for SSBC News, Mathiang Joseph, Juba.